Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 178. Before we start off, first of all, thank you for all the new subscriptions. I have no idea where these came from, but thank you. It's much appreciated. Closer to 400. So I'll be making another contest once I reach 400. So if you like this type of content, please tell your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell button on the bottom to be notified when I got new content on. So today's episode is going to be my Ottawa Record Fair 2 purchases this past weekend. But before I go there, I fixed something. So here we go. There we go. It's back. So just long story short, my last episode was regarding classic bands that do newer material. And of course, one of my partners from the Kansas Connection, Kevin from Sonic Boom TV, decides to be funny and say, well, I only liked your old stuff anyway. And of course, Steve from Rock and Metal Invasion decides to chime in too and say, yeah, back when he was able to ting his glass. So I'm like, oh, all right, that's it. I'm on vacation. I'm not on vacation anymore today, but I was on vacation when that happened. So I'm like, I'm going to fucking fix this. Only took me 2 hours, but here we go. The ting is back with, I can go on. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, only took me a couple of hours. Like I said, by default, my camera on my PC was doing the ting by default for some reason. But since I switched to Zoom, bought a new camera, there was a setting that wasn't picking up faint noises. So anyway, long story short, default cameras have the setting. Zoom, you have to go and click a setting. So there you go. Anyway, here are my Ottawa Record Fair 2. So this is the second one this year. And let me say that I had to stop at one time. I was like, okay, I'm buying way too much right here. So, and stick around to the end. There, I bought an album that most of you who watch this, and some people have razzed me in the past, or in the past month anyway, regarding not owning anything from this band. So stick around. I'm gonna say the best for last. So first up, those who follow me on my Instagram know that my uncle gave me a bunch of his records. So, and one of these bands was Street Heart. So I managed to snag a few of them. So I'm actually missing one now. So Meanwhile in Paris, I've got this one. This is, of course, the one with action. The one that when it starts, you think it's going to be Styx, Mr. Roboto, but no, it's got the same keyboard beginning. And I'm like, which song is this here? So yeah, I managed to score Street Heart Meanwhile in Paris. Not to be stopped there, I've got another Street Heart right here. Canadian band. A lot of people have been requesting that I do something with these guys. Well, now I will be able to very soon. Under Heaven, Over Hell. There's another one right here. Actually, one thing I did learn from this band, I was not aware that Matt Frenet, or Frenetti, I don't know how they pronounce it, was in Street Heart before going to Loverboy. So Under Heaven, Over Hell, that's another one I got. And of course, here's another one. Drugstore Dancer. These ones I'm not very familiar with. I haven't listened to these two yet just to make sure they work, but I will be checking this one out here. So Drugstore Dancer, Midnight Dancer, Drugstore Dancer, another one from Street Heart. And the last one, and I'll be honest, I had no idea that, well, I'll show you first here. For all you Ace Frehley fans, this album is called Dancing with Danger. Only earlier this year, I figured out that the Ace Frehley version of Dancing with Danger off of Second Sighting was a cover of Street Heart. And I was like, okay, there's another cover I was not aware of. So here, I did listen to this one. It's actually pretty good here. So it's pretty much the same song note for note. Vocals, yeah, I'm not even sure who's better, Ace Frehley or this guy here. So anyway, Street Heart, Dancing with Danger. So that's it for my Street Heart. I got another one on the way that I ordered a while back, but I'm going to be missing one. I forget which one it is, but there's got chains on it there. So anyway, that's my Street Heart. So cheers to you all. How about another? There we go. I'm going to go nuts now with the Ting. The Ting is back. I have most of their 80s and beyond albums, but I wasn't too familiar with this band's early 70s, so I actually am completing my April wine. I got a very nice copy here of the whole world's going crazy. And of course, nice embossed. Another Canadian band. So there you go. April wine, the whole world's going crazy. I haven't listened to this one yet, but another one I was wanting to find for a while is April Wine Electric Jewels, which has got arguably musicians' favorite April Wine song, which is Weeping Widow. And what a great song that is here. And the rest is like, it's not, this is very good. Like I listened to this the other day. Very good, but it's not your like hits songs, you know? It's not like Enough is Enough or Every Night I Rock Myself to Sleep or, you know, like those kinds. But this album kicks ass. Very happy to find this one here. So Electric Jewels by April Wine. Very talented. There's lots of guitar. If you're a guitar freak there, well, I guess that's why that's there. I don't know there. Lots of great guitar work on this album here. So Electric Jewels by April Wine. Those are the two April wines that I got. Why not? Again, you know it's coming. There we go. I'm afraid to knock it over by tinging it too hard. I'll get back to, I gotta practice my Pichnutter skills because I wasn't tinging anymore. All right, another one that I got all this guy's CDs. I'm just getting them on vinyl. Sammy Hagar, Danger Zone. That's I did not like his 70s stuff before he went on was it Geffen in the 80s. So, but yeah, there's some great stuff from the 70s that this guy has here. So got this nice little copy here. Haven't listened to it just to make sure it works. But there you go. Sammy Hagar, Danger Zone. Another one that I've almost got I got everything he does. Like, there's no reason why I can't do an episode on him, but vinyls are so much better to show off, right? All right, another one. I'm not going to get this guy's, all of his albums. I'm going to get the ones that I really want. So, you know what? Why not? Cheers. In between each artist, I'll do that. There we go. By now, you guys must be sick and tired of the things now. It's all your fault, Steve and Kevin. Zappa. Ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch. And I was showing this cover to my nephew, Jay Money, who you've seen on this episode many times. And of course, my dad, I'm like, do you understand the album cover? I think it's genius. So the name of the album is Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch, which I find is brilliant. You got the end of a ship right here. This is your sea level. And there's the hat of the witch that's drowning. So there you go. Of course, this is the album with Valley Girl on it. So I'm gonna put this on and annoy everybody. Like, oh my God, like that one there. So, but yeah, another good one here. So that I was looking for. So found this one. That's it for that artist. So you know what's coming next. Cheers again. All right, another one that I've been trying to complete the collection. I didn't know much about I know the hits and all that, and I have a really good whatchamacallit, their greatest hits, so I'm actually slowly getting their albums. Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak. This is actually a pretty cool one here. It's got the slide, and you got this here. As a cassette, I did not think this was actually a good album cover, but on a vinyl, it looks friggin' cool with the pull out there. And of course, I was like, where the hell is this song, The Boys Are Back in Town, from? Which album? Well, it's this one. I learned that tonight. So yeah, I listened to this one here. So of course, got Jailbreak, Cowboy Song, Emerald. That's another popular one with the guitarist there. So there you go. Jailbreak from Thin Lizzy. I did listen to this one. It's actually very good. And not to be outdone, but I found another Thin Lizzy one here. Bad Reputation. I really do not like this album cover. Like at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is like a cheap bootleg or something there. So, well, yeah, I got myself Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. Haven't listened to this one, but yeah, that's got Dancing in the Moonlight with it that I know. Bad Reputation, I do know that one too there. So anyway, Thin Lizzy, my Thin Lizzy collection is actually coming along. My God, I guess I'm drinking too much or tinging too much, right? Fuck, there's a new band coming. I'm going to have another sip. So Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. All right, next band. Cheers. Would you believe this is the first time I actually own? I had a greatest hits, and I have a few albums already there. I will get more or try to get the whole collection. But this is the first time I own this album right here. Motorhead, Ace of Spades. I've always wanted this one, but could never find it at a good price. And like I said, I was going nuts, man, at that record fair. There was like so much good stuff, and I'm like, I had to stop. Like it was getting ridiculous here. So yeah, Motorhead, Ace of Spades. And if you want a good little funny story, I'm not going to get the punchline there. Listen, go watch it's on YouTube. It's Lemmy's funeral, but a whole bunch of rock stars are going to go pay their respects, but tell stories. And the best one is, if I can find it, I'll put the link on the bottom there. The one is Scott Ian from Anthrax, when he's describing this album when he heard it for the first time, and when Lemmy asked him to put liner notes for a future live album, like late in their career there. Great story. So anyway, first time owning Motorhead, Ace of Spades. I know a whole bunch of songs. The Chase is Better Than Catch is probably easily my favorite Motorhead song, but yeah, like Ace of Spades, obviously. Jailbait, I know that one. We Are the Road Crew, I know that one. Anyway, happy to finally found Motorhead, Ace of Spades. And of course, another Motorhead one that I found. I think this is a beautiful album cover. Orgasmatron, and this is when they were actually a foursome, which is, I don't know how many albums they've done. I'm not going to pretend to be a Motorhead expert, but there you go. Orgasmatron, Motorhead. I found this one here. There was a few other Motorheads, but again, I had to leave. I was spending too much money. There you go. I was like, as fairs go, was easily the best one I've ever attended. And last but not least, I'm going to cheers to you guys again. That's just me doing my drum roll on a ting. Okay. So we did an episode with the Kansas Connection, or the last one we did, where we decided to talk about our, what the hell was it? I forget what the episode was about. But anyway, they're like, you don't own this? Like, oh yeah, it was the Diamond RIAA Diamond certification episode we did. And everybody had this album except me, apparently. So I told my friend Steve, and of course Kevin's like, he's got nothing. He doesn't own anything, this Dan guy from Off the Charts. So I told Steve, I said, if ever I found it, I'm gonna get the uncensored version. And when I got there, I saw the uncensored version, and I'm like, all right, I'm buying this version here. This is probably the only album I have of this band or I'll ever buy, unless somebody decides to give me something there. So here we go. Wow, Dan actually now owns a Guns N' Roses album. I wanted the uncensored version. Let's see if we can. That's why. I remember. Fun story. So in high school, there was a guy that came to school with this as on the front of his shirt. And he got told, don't wear it again. That was what he was told. And I was like, okay, whatever. Then I decide to meet my friend Steph. That's Concert Steffi. You guys saw in the concert episode a few. We went to see Iron Maiden with my friend Yan. Also, we went to Montreal to see the No Prayer for the Dying tour. And me and my friend Steph each bought ourselves the Tail Gunner shirt. And in the back, it says, "Shoot that fucker." We all know it's a German airplane. Well, at the time, of course, I don't know how old I was at the time, 18-ish. So we were like, oh my God, shoot that fucker. That's brilliant. Let's buy that. So the next day, I decide to wear it to school. Well, lo and behold, I got told to go back home and change it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So this guy has a shirt with a girl tits out, or tit out, I guess I should say. There's only one tit out. Tit out. Gets being raped. Apparently, this thing is called being raped by a robot, or about to get raped by a robot, and was told to never wear it again. I get told to go back home because I was told a teacher ratted out on me, told the principal. I was called onto the principal's office and was told to go back home and change it. And of course, I'm like, but sir, it's a German airplane. He's like, I don't care. Change it. I don't want to see that again. So I'm like, and of course, shoot that Fokker. The O for Fokker had two little bullet holes on from a tail gunner. So the O kind of looked like a U. Whatever. Shoot that Fokker is grounds for being told to go back home and change. But a girl being raped was just like, just don't wear it again. That's to that guy. And I'm not going to say his name there, but I'm like, whatever. I got whatever. And anyway, I remember we had some girlfriends there, myself and Yan, and then the girls were like, Dan, Yan, lend, because Yan always wore a t-shirt, I guess, with a shirt on top. He lent me his shirt so I could actually cover it instead of going home. So he did that for me there. I don't think he was too impressed losing his shirt for the day there, but whatever. So that's my little story about one of the many dumb stories from high school. So yeah, I'm still bitter about that one, right? Does it show? So anyway, now I own Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, the uncensored. Sorry, did not me to do that. There you go. All right, there you go, guys. So that's my why not, right? There you go. You guys must be sick and tired of hearing my ting now. That's the last one. So yeah, that's my little Record Fair 2, the Ottawa Record Fair 2 purchases. There was one in last April and then in September. So easily I will be going again. Hopefully, maybe it's going to be in April, this one here. So we'll see. But yeah, it's a cash only bar. Not bar, but a cash only place there. $5 cover charge. But yeah, there's like in a bigger room this time. I will say this, that was great. Good on them there. We were not as crowded there. Like that one time I was there, I was like, oh my God. So there you go. Those are my purchases. That's one of my high school stories. Maybe the time comes, if there's other props that I have, I've got so many other dumb stories to say there, but we'll save them for another episode. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all those new subscriptions, by the way. Keep them coming. If I reach, or when I reach, I should say, 400, I'll have another contest going. What it's going to be yet, I'm not sure. So on that note, cheers to you all. I'm not going to do a ting. I'm just going to cheer you guys. So cheers to you all. Have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.